So we're moving on to Steelers and Titans. What a great game this was. All right, let's look at Big Ben's interceptions because this was kind of uncharacteristic of the man, right? 3 interceptions in one game. One game that usually takes him about like 9 games to get to 3 interceptions. So not great. Let's see it. Let's watch them. Are they all his fault? Are they all just batted balls that are tipped, or what's the deal? So we'll watch that. And then we'll watch what had the potential to be a game-tying or game-winning drive by the Titans at the end of the fourth quarter. So we'll watch these interceptions, and we'll watch this 12-play drive by the Titans that unfortunately ended in a missed field goal. All right. So here we go. Let's check this first interception out. Coming right at the end of the game, or end of the first half. And we can watch this one right on here, so no need to cue it up ourselves. 14 seconds left. Looks like it's going to be a Hail Mary attempt. No timeouts left. You take a shot. Didn't work. Not too upset with this play or this call in general. You're up 24-7. Field goal is really not going to do anything. We've got 15 seconds. No timeouts. We're just going to take the shot. Not a great throw. The receiver had literally no chance to catch this, but it's still a shot. Why not? We're not going to penalize Big Ben too much on that one. We can definitely forgive this one. All right. Especially they got the ball right there. One play. They literally just got the ball. So, yeah, absolutely not a bad interception. All right, so let's watch this one. This one came in the third quarter, and the Titans got 3 points out of it. So definitely not good. Definitely not good. Cannot excuse this one if it's not tipped or something. So let's go here. 3 minutes and 49 seconds in the third quarter, and we'll watch Big Ben throw his second interception of the day. Right here, 3:49. Big Ben is going to get picked off. So on the 31st and 10, ball batted up in the air and just an easy catch. So not great. It is tipped. He did try to get the ball out of his hands quickly here to a little safety route. So the ball is going to come out kind of low from his hands, but it is still picked, unfortunately. Not 100% his fault. Maybe he plays 50% of the blame, but that's just great by the defensive line to get your damn hands up. That's all we want you on the line. You got to pressure, break down that offensive line, and get your hands up if you're not going to be sacking the quarterback. And that's what they do. So well done to the Titans defensive line. That was a great play. And then we go to Big Ben's last interception on a 16-play drive. This one, I don't care what happened on it, is definitely inexcusable. 3rd and 12 on Tennessee's 19. You're looking to get at least some points out of this, but then you go and throw an interception. Absolutely terrible. And then you give the Titans a chance to win the game. So definitely could have been even worse than what it already was. So here we go. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. In the fourth quarter, and he throws an interception. Wild. You definitely really don't see that from Big Ben. So here we go. Right here, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. They're on the 20. This is a killer. This is an absolute killer. Goes over the middle of the field. That's a tight coverage throw. Really not on target. Receiver was trying to catch the ball off the back of the defender, and there was already 3 defenders in that play. So that's a tight throw. Big Ben was trying to force it into. Looks like he was going to Juju Smith-Schuster right down the seam. Just couldn't get it over him. Man, that's a tight-ass throw, y'all. That's a tight throw. Just a little bit too inside. You throw that much more toward the receiver, a little bit deeper, and that's an easy touchdown. But the throw could have been there. It unfortunately was not there, and Big Ben went for the win and unfortunately kind of bit him in the butt a little bit. Luckily for their defense, they were able to hold it. He was able to get kind of clean, 2 hands on the ball, but still kind of reaching back over a defender. Definitely a tough catch to make. Big Ben could have made it a little easier on him, but still a tough throw to make in general, and it comes off as that. So let's watch the Titans' last drive on this one. They're down 3. Tannehill looking to, engineer another game-winning drive. We saw him do a ton of game-managing drives last week in the fourth quarter to tie it, and then in overtime to win the game. So he can definitely has proven that he can definitely, go down and score a touchdown here, no problem, to win the game. So let's see what we've got here. The first play, a nice little 10-yard throw over the middle of the field. Ryan Tannehill engineering this 2-minute drive pretty good, getting everybody up to the line. line, everybody ready, everybody on the same page. In 2nd and 1, they run with Derrick Henry, and he picks up about 6 yards there. Well done. We do have a flag, a false start by the Titans, so unfortunately their progress is erased. But on 2nd and 5 now, they go to Corey Davis, it looks like. No, A.J. Brown. Yeah. So well done there. To pick up the first, keeps the drive moving. So the penalty did not really hold them back any. Right before 2-minute warning, Tannehill dumps off over the middle of the field. That's kind of what we see when Tannehill is getting ready for game-winning drives. Just kind of easy throws in the beginning to get some good confidence up, to get some good passing momentum up, and to make the drive a little bit easier, play by play. This is not we have to go 85 yards or 75 yards. This is we're going to take it one play at a time, 5 yards, and that's where we see the brilliance of the head coach Mike Vrabel. So absolutely fantastic. That's why I'm so big on this Titans team, just because collectively, offensively, defensively, special teams, coaching staff, it's literally all there. Everybody buys in, and we see the play caller calls to the strengths of the team. Ryan Tannehill, dink and dunk over the middle of the field, the rollout, Derrick Henry. So they play every game to the strengths of their players, and I love it. So here we go. Out of the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 1, Ryan Tannehill dumps it off to Derrick Henry, and it loses like a yard. It loses 2 yards, but they don't panic. They take all this into account when they're preparing for their drives. They know, we're moving the ball quickly. We could, lose a couple of yards in some play, but it's not going to make a difference because in totality of the drive, we're going to be positive because we can move the ball down the field. We get everybody up, pressing, because they think we're dinking and dunking, and then we hit them with the intermediate throw over the middle, breaks it up, starts to back everybody off again. So here we go, once again, 3rd down, and Ryan Tannehill throws the intermediate throw about 10, 11 yards, and it picks up the 1st down. Well done. So here we go, continuing driving, clock is still moving. Tannehill set up screened, and it goes nowhere. The Steelers defense is not letting them get to their bread and butter. That's why the Steelers defense is so good. This drive is really showing why we're big on the Titans and big on the Steelers, and this is why the Steelers won the game, because the Titans, I don't think they can always ask for Ryan Tannehill to press the ball deep down the field. It's not 100% his game. He's more of a dink and dunker, game manager, maybe a little bit above game manager. Here he goes, tries to throw in the middle of the field, almost picked off, almost game is over here. Titans still lose, but this is a great defensive play there. Sutton tries to jump the route. They know they're going to go over the middle. Dink, 8 yards. That's fine. I can press more because they're only throwing 8 yards. I got safety. I've got help behind me. I can press a little bit more. 3rd and 12 now. Titans are not used to this down and distance, so it will be interesting to see how they kind of handle it and what they go to. What is their key play on 3rd and 12? Is it going to be another dink and dunk knowing they have 2 plays, or does Mike Vrabel trust them to get all 12 yards? We'll see what they go for here. They're going to go all 12 yards on one shot, and they get it, and they go to their favorite wide receiver. I believe his name is A.J. Brown. I know his last name's Brown. I believe his first name is A.J. But what a throw here. Confidence of Ryan Tannehill to stand strong in this pocket and deliver a beautiful ball right on target. Receiver didn't have to go out and make the play, didn't have to adjust his body. It's literally right on here, and he was able to pick up like 2 or 3 extra yards on it. Just fantastic. Here we go. Ryan Tannehill off a very good throw, tries to look away the defender, come back to the right, and nobody was there. Are they going to call intentional grounding? Because obviously nobody there. Not great. They're going to get him for it? Oh, Tannehill, damn it. You tried to get away with it, and you couldn't. So definitely a killer there. That's, spot foul and loss of down. That's huge. Absolute killer. Basically like you took the sack. Here we go, and the clock is running right on the whistle. Tennessee only has 1 timeout. It's 2nd and 20 now. Luckily, they only need 3. Once again, Tannehill, the bread and butter, right over the middle, about 5 yards deep, and the Steelers defenders were all over him. They got no catch after run on that, so great defense there. Here we go. Ryan Tannehill going deep for the win. Oh, no. All right, first of all, this is an absolute beautiful ball. The receiver just kind of slowed down, it looked like, toward the end here. Got to keep running full speed here. The ball is out in front of you, perfectly thrown where only you have a chance. Maybe a little bit too out of bounds. Let's get another look here. Yeah, maybe just out of bounds a little too much, but still a decent throw there, and that was third down. Last play to just try to, we're going to go for the win here. Not try to make the field goal any more easier for us. We're just going to go for the win. Unfortunately, it was a good attempt there. No chance of an interception. A decent catch probability, still giving your receiver at least a slim chance. Unfortunate it hit the ground for an incomplete pass. But here we go, 4th and 13. This is a 46-yard attempt. Steelers. Look at that. And Steelers able to hold on. So well done offensively by the Titans. Some good throws there by Ryan Tannehill. We saw that Steelers defense not letting them just dink and dunk all over the field. We're going to press, baby. Usually, teams back off in that situation because they don't, trust their defenders. But here in Pittsburgh, I mean, no. Game-winning drives, yes, press them. Press them so they don't get behind us. And if they do, we don't think they will because they really don't run anything too deep. We've got our good safeties there. We got Minkah Fitzpatrick in the backfield. He's a ball hawk. He's all over the field. So this was an absolute great drive to break down. I'm good that it was as good as it was. It was great to break down. Great offense, great defense, and this is just two great teams battling, and you'll love to see it. Came down to the wire, and that's what kind of made this week, week 7 in the NFL, just great all around, because we had some great finishes. That Falcons game that we just watched, the Browns-Bengals game we just watched, the Packers, I mean, that was a blowout. But, we're back here, 3 out of the 4 first games that we were watching just all coming down the wire. It was just a great week of football in general. But unfortunately, Titans lose. Unfortunate.